Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Landaneshwara Radha Landanishwar Radha Landanishwar Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Gokulananda Radha Gokulananda Radha Gokulananda Shri Radhe Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Thank you so much. Beautiful Kirtan Mataji. Very beautiful. We could have heard some more from you.
Thank you,
But
Prabhu.
generally we start 7:50 Mataji. As soon as you join, you can start it. That's Mataji.
I thought participants would be joining, so after that I need to chat.
Jai Haribol. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your kind time, and it's so beautiful, Kirtan Mataji.
Thank you,
So
Prabhu. Hare
yes,
Krishna.
we'll start now. Hare Krishna devotees, thank you so much for joining. So tomorrow is like Hanuman Jayanti, blessed Hanuman Jayanti. So we thought have a topic of Lord Hanumanji. I mean, it's like Hanumanji. So I'll share my screen. Hope you can see the screen. So we'll recite this very wonderful sloka from Ramayana. Uh, स्नेह में परमो राजन् त्वयि नित्यं प्रतिष्ठितः भक्तिशा नित्यया वीरा भावो न यत्र गच्छति स्नेह में परमो राजन् त्वयि नित्यं प्रतिष्ठितः भक्तिशा नियता वीरा भावो न यत्र गच्छति स्नेह में परमो राजन् त्वयि नित्यं प्रतिष्ठितः भक्तिशा नियता वीरा भावो न यत्र गच्छति. Hari bol. Any devotee would like to recite like 3 times maybe? Yes, Mataji, please go ahead.
स्नेह में परमं राजन् त्वयि नित्यं प्रतिष्ठिता भक्तिश्च नियता वीरा भावो नन्यत्र गच्छति.
Very good. Thank you, Mataji. 2 more devotees, please.
स्नेहा मे परमो राजन् याति नित्यं प्रतिष्ठितः भक्तिश्च नियता वीरा भावो न यत्र गच्छति.
Hari bol. Thank you, Karthik. Beautiful puji. One more devotee, please. Hare Krishna, anybody would like to try? Yeah, please go ahead, Shri Shamataji.
स्नेह मे परमो राजन् त्वयि नित्यं प्रतिष्ठितः भक्तिश्च नियता वीर भावो नन्यत्र गच्छति.
So beautiful, Sri Shamataji. Thank you so much.
Namaste.
So this is sloka I have taken from Ramayana. So and this sloka comes basically when very beautiful. I mean to say this translation is as well, and this it says like my greatest affection is fixed on you, O King, and my devotion is ever steadfast. O valiant Hanumana, this sentiment does not go elsewhere. So this sloka comes at the, I mean, it's like when Lanka Dahan and Mother Sita comes back, and Lord Ram started giving to everyone what boon on some gift you want because all of you have helped me a lot and everything is so beautiful. So he was giving so many gifts to everyone. So this question was being asked by Lord Ram to Hanumanji that, oh, what do you want from me? Ram is telling so many things. Hanumanji says, I don't want anything. I just want great affection, which is like my bhakti, which should always fixed upon you. And my devotion is like always increasing, and should be no declination in my devotion. So these two things was being so. we can take the inspiration from Hanumanji, what we should exactly ask to Lordship, which is being constant. And another benediction, he asked, like, whenever and till the time Ram Katha is going to happen in this world, till the time I want to be remain in this world. So Hanumanji is blessed with that boon, that so far till how long Ram Katha is going to happen in this entire world, Lord Hanumanji is going to be there. So you remember we discussed in our second session, like how Tulsidas was, constantly giving so beautiful Ram Katha in Banaras and sometimes Chitrakoot, and how whenever Tulsidas used to sing, because he was a pure devotee of Lord Ram, Hanumanji always used to come and hear. So wherever Ram Katha happens, Hanumanji always present. So let's offer my prayers to Guru and Gauranga, then we can start. ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवम्। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते श्रीभक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। Hare Krishna devotees, thank you so much for joining today discussion and on Ramcharitmanas, and I meant to say this Hanuman Jayanti. So Sankat Mochan Hanuman ki jai. So tomorrow is Hanuman Jayanti. We thought, like, two discussion we have taken on Lord Ram pastime, and what I suggested this week we can discuss
No,
Hanumanji.
apparently once her mom did throw away. No, listen. Once apparently her mom did throw away a brand new phone into this. Oh. Because she got it.
Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So taking the blessings of all the senior Vaishnavas and devotees available here, I would like to proceed further. So yeah, so in the previous discussion, we have discussed, like, how, I mean, sir, what's the difference between Ramcharitmanas and Ramayana, isn't it? And we discussed about, like, how many slokas are there in Ramayana. There are, like, 24,000 slokas are there. In Ramcharitmanas is around 10,000 slokas are there. And there are, we discussed about the Kamba Ramayana, and the Ved Vyas also written one Ramayana. So different Ramayana we discussed in the previous classes. And also we discussed why Ramcharitmanas is very famous, because it is written in Awadhi language and it's written more simplified way. And what is the main difference between Ramayana and Ramcharitmanas? Ramayana is like where the main hero has been portrayed as Lord Rama, but in Ramcharitmanas, it's more devotees' glories are there. That's how so who is the main center attraction of this Ramcharitmanas is different devotee. So one of the devotee is Hanumanji. He has done a lot of service to, he's a symbol of service of pure devotional. So if you see, like, in difference between, like, we discussed about the last discussion with Bharat Maharaj and Hanumanji. So if you see, the Bharat did service without Ram and Hanumanji service with Ram. So I was thinking about this, like how Vani and Vapu, both in both way we can serve. So how Bharat Maharaj, he got the Vani opportunity. He was took the instruction of Ramji, whatever during the Bharat Milap in Chitrakoot, Ramji gave instruction to take the Paduka and put into the throne and follow my instruction. Last week we also discussed how Lord Ramchandra was telling to Bharat Maharaj, anyone can die and everyone has to die. There's nothing very advanced in dying, but if you are following my instruction, that's going to be the great. and it is going to give the lesson for so many people, because Bharat Maharaj telling, if you don't come back, I'm going to die, so that's how. So so I will just tell like how Hanumanji born and what was the reason behind that, and then we'll discuss some of the pastime and Hanumanji, and we'll drive some lesson from that and try to apply in our life. So as we discussed, I think I have told in last time. No, so see, when Dashrath Maharaj was not getting the children, he became old, and he was not getting the kids. So that time, some rishis has suggested him to do Putra Kamastri Yagya. So Putra Kamastri Yagya they perform, and they got some sweet rice in that from that and that rice has been distributed to different Rani of Dasarath Maharaj. So, like for example, when they got the pot, so one half, like 50% of that sweet rice has been given to Kaushalya, and then one fourth, like 50% and 25 has been given to Kaikeyi and Sumitra. So from Kaushalya, Lord Rama came, and from Kaikeyi, Bharat came. But Sumitra got two kids, Lakshman and Shatrughan. So what happened? Kaikeyi also given, 50% of his portion. So total like 1/8, one of the 8%. So Sumitra got two, from two places. That's how she got Lakshman and Shatrughan. So you see, like she got Mahaprasad and then Mahaprasad, Mahaprasad. And then it has been says like Sumitra was so happy when she got two children, and she was ever happy because she was thinking like, I got blessed with the two kids, and both are engaged in the service of, so Lakshmana was engaged in the service of Rama, and Bharat was in the Bharat service, Shatrughan was engaged. So she was so happy that her both son serving their elder brother. So in that way she got the mercy, because she got that at the end. So it's like, we can also see in our life, I mean, say like, when we serve prasad, we have to do some serving, to the devotees. So the devotees who ask everyone before taking prasad, like, for example, a big number of devotees are sitting, we go and serve them nicely, gulab jamun, sweet, and puris, and whatever items is there. And then we take, that's ultimate blessings we got, So that we can see here, like who takes at the end get more blessings. Sumitra got at the end, and she got some uchista. So she got two blessed, and they both were become so devoted. That's how this all four brothers born. So what happened? Like when at the end the pot has been kept, and one bird came, and the bird took that particular pot from that place, and that pot went to Anjana Maya. So Anjana Maya, Hare Krishna. Yeah. So that went to Anjana Maya, and still some sweet rice was there in that, And Anjana Maya took that sweet rice, whatever was remaining, and the rice was so effulgent that she could able to, because Anjana Maya came in this, but she was heavenly planet earlier, so she could able to identify that this is not a ordinary rice which I have got through this bird. Something very special, very very. It looks very effulgent, So then she took that rice, So she got Mahaprasad, Mahaprasad, Mahaprasad. So she got more Uchista. So Anjana Maya is mother of Hanumanji. So Hanumanji also being, so one of the thing which they got through these all three Ranis. So she got the Uchista from three mothers. And it also has been saying like, Hanumanji is being considered of incarnation of different personality. So for example, one is being said like, um, so one time what happened, like you all know the story of Mohini Murti, like how Lord Vishnu took the Mohini form, when then Samudra Manthan was going on, and it like they were not able to distribute the Amrit amongst themselves. Then Vishnu took the form of Mohini Murti, and then he took this Amrit from demons, and that's how it is. That pastime. Just in that Mohini Murti, this Lord Shiva gets attracted, and due to that, her virya comes out, due to attraction of that, and so that virya has been captured by Pavan Dev, and it given to the, I mean, so like it has been portrayed in the form of to Anjana Maya, So this has been Lord Shiva and Pavan Putra has been taken by. It was not ordinary Veera like also. It's all like the transcendental Veera which has come out, and it has been in the given to, and I mean, it's like it has been portrayed in the way to Anjana Maya. So in one sense, like Hanumanji have got a lot of potency, from first he got Anjana, he got the Uchista, and then the blessings of Shiva and the blessings of Pavan Putra. So he got so much the power, and in different, from different personalities. So one time what happened, he was so powerful, because so powerful and brilliant. So in the early age, I mean to say, when he saw the sun, and he had something with Anjana Maya and was feeling hungry, then he started going towards the sun, considering as, very nice laddu, which is sparkling so far. And slowly he was going up direction. And when Sun Devata thought, demigod of sun, he thought, oh, maybe he's casually come. But when he saw that it's coming very fast, and he can see in the eyes the kind of transcendental, power was there, he got, afraid. Something is coming very fast and very powerful, something is coming. Then he prayed to Indra, and then uh, he prayed to Indra. Indra immediately came in Airavat, and due to then when Hanumanji saw Indra, he got little diverted. Oh, this was a red something item is there, looks like some white item also has come. Then he changed the direction towards Indradev, and he started going that direction. Tick, tick, tick. And then Indradev took out Vajra and hits to Hanumanji because he was coming his direction. He was also became afraid. Then he hits the Vajra in the lower part of mouth, and then Hanumanji goes down. By seeing this, Vayu, they become so much upset. How you can do to my son. He becomes so upset that he stops all the air. And then it becomes so much suffocated in entire universe. They get scared, and then all demigods comes and prays to Vayu. They just release the Vayu, just release the Vayu, and then finally he agrees, and in reciprocation of that, all the demigods give so much benediction to Hanumanji in early days. And what happens, Hanumanji gets so much power, then he start, he becomes so naughty, goes to this tree, and he disturb the rishis if they are doing some puja and something like that. He just goes and take some items from that place, and if someone is taking bath, he will take out the cloth. So seeing that, rishis has given him transcendental curse, like, because you are not you are misusing your powers at early beginning of the time. So they gave him transcendental curse, that whenever is very much needed, that time onwards you can start utilizing in service. But now you are misusing, looks like. So that's how this happens. And so the curse has been given to Hanumanji at certain period of time. So that's how it happens. And similarly, one story comes in Ramcharitmanas, I mean, so basically, like regarding Bali Maharaj. So I will tell one context here, like how it happens, like so Bali, Bali and Sugriva, two brothers were there. So Bali is considered as the son of Indra, and Sugriva is being considered the son of sun god, like Surya Dev, and he has got so much power. I mean, it's a Bali. Bali. If I say Bali, not Bali, Bali was so powerful that if he fights with anyone, he takes the 50% of his strength from that opponent person. So that much that's the power he got from Indra. And one time, and he was so powerful that when Ravana came to fight to Bali, he said, Ravana, please come out, Ravana, I want to fight with you. And then when Bali opened his eyes, he saw Ravana, and he was doing some meditation. Then he put in arms, backside of the arms, Bali, and he did like Gayatri, and goes around all four disas and comes back. And then when he takes him out, Ravana, and he said, why you are calling me Bali? He said, no, I just came to say hi to you, nothing. Okay, bye. So you can see that much powerful the Bali was there. So one time Ravana and Bali and Hanumana encounters happens, And because he has got the power from Indra, that 50% strength from the opponent party will come to you. And then when Hanuman and Bali little happens, fight, and that time what happened, like Bali got 50% of strength from Hanuman. And it, because Hanuman was so powerful that he could not able to digest the power, and this, computer got hanged. You see now some computers are there, if get so much data overflowing, that it got hanged, and he got so hanged that he was not able to lift anything. And he busted out, from that much power. Then Hanumana took out his, that, the locket which he has got from Indra. And then when he took out the locket, then he got relief, So that much power, you can say, Bali had. And this was the one of the encounter which they both happened, And so one time what happens, like, there was some debate was going on, like, whose bhajan is best, who can do the very nice bhajan, so what happened, like, a lot of suggestions came to Narad Muni. Then one suggestion came about Hanuman, uh, then Narad Muni thought, oh, let me go to Hanuman. And then when he went to Hanumanji, please, can you sing some bhajan of Lord Ram? Then he said, yes, you are ordering. How can't I deny it to you? And then he started singing the bhajan, and they both become jubilant, just singing the Ram bhajan, bhajan. And what happens? All the whatever stones were there, they start melting. The mountains all around started melting, and they both have closed their eyes. They are just, singing. And the way Hanumanji sings bhajan, it make the particular environment very devotional. And what happened? Narada Muni has always Veena, and just like, Ramchandra, I mean, so Hanumanji keeps this kartal, manjira, they say kartal, and Narada Muni keeps Veena. So Narada Muni had kept Veena in the rock. And what happened after a certain period of time, because rock got melted, and then Veena went inside, and then after some time, when they all, Hanumanji came in conscious, like after doing so much bhajan, then they like Narad Muni said, where my Veena gone? Then they realize, that Veena has went inside the rock, and it went inside the rock. And then Narad Muni request him back, can you please again sing so that I can take out my Veena, else how I will glorify the Lord Narayana? Then Hanumanji said, no, I'm not going to sing again. Then Lord, then Hanumanji start flying in the sky all around the area where he used to stay. All Vanar Sena used to stay over there. He started flying, and Narad Muni just following. After so many rounds of, circle in the air, Hanumanji comes back at the same place, and Narad Muni also comes back in the same place. Then Narad Muni was asking, why are you doing so like that? He said, you are such a great soul, and you have come to my place. This opportunity I may not get in the future. I just wanted to take the dust, not me. I wanted to give this dust to entire people of Vanar who is staying here, so that all can get the blessings of yours, and they get purified, So see how the tactics have been made. And always Hanumanji is, because even though he was so powerful, but still he's ready to surrender, in front of pure devotee of the Lord. And that's how they again sang the bhajan, and that Veena came out when the again rock melted. That the Narad Muni took the Veena and went back, So that was the story. One time what happened? See, most of the people will observe, like, it comes in the point in their mind, like, Hanumanji was in the part of Sugriva army, isn't it? And you see, Sugriva, I mean, he was not that much powerful as Hanumanji was powerful, And you see in this current society as well, like the post and position or big role has been given to person who's very intelligent, very good in, fighting. I mean, say, like, in strength, who's having a lot of strength, lot of power is there. That person has been appointed for a designation or powerful role, so that he can order to the people, and people will obey him, and he takes the bold decision and all. But if you see in this life of Hanumanji, he was being appointed as a minister of Sugriva. In spite, he was a more stronger than him. Why do you think it's like that? So very beautiful story comes in that section, because what happened? Anjani Putra, Hanumanji, was being assigned to Guru as a Sun Devta, Sun Devta. And what happens? Um, it was being assigned by father. And initially I told you, right? Like Sugriva was son of Sandev. I mean, say like the demigod of sun, and Bali was son of Indra. So and Hanumanji accepted uh, Surya Devata as his guru, and because Surya Deva never stops, he don't have any break in his chariot, because they have to roam around the universe, and how Hanumanji have taken the studies from him. He was just like, for example, a person is going ahead, and Hanumanji has kept his face in opposite direction. And wherever Surya Devata goes, he goes along with him. And that's how he has learned different sastras, Puranas, and different scriptures. So that's the way he has learned. So at end of, then everything is finished. Then Hanumanji asked, "Oh, my Gurudev, you have given me so much wonderful knowledge, sastras, and different understanding about the sastras, the scripture, and I want to give something to you as a repay it back, as a Guru Dakshina." Then Surya Devata said, "I don't want to take anything from you." No, he emphasized, no, definitely I want to give you, because you have given you don't have time, you're always busy, but still you have, given me so much time of yours. Then he says, okay, if you really want to give me, I see that Bali and Sugriva is always fighting. And Sugriva being my son, I have a lot of compassion towards him. And Bali is very strong. And Sugriva is being tortured by him. So I would request that please be with him, give him support. And I want to be you to be with him most of the time, so that you can protect him or something like that. So if you see in our world as well, like, in India, like Akhada and something, in gym as well, people keep lot of, um, photo of Hanumanji to get the strength and the power. But you see here, being such a strong person, he is ready to take as one of the position in the army. So he is being known as a humility and his service of his Guru Maharaj for this particular, and he has done for his throughout the life, just being a part of Sugriva, and as long as he was not given kingdom and killed the Bali, till the time he was protecting. So that's we should see the nature of being as a power, very powerful, and still is so humble, so humble to his Guru, that he is ready to take very menial position in army. He could have ruled become the Vanar, top Vanar Sena, but no, he was ready to follow the order of his Guru in any circumstances like that. So that was the one of the pastime comes here. I hope all of you know Sunny Dev, isn't it? So Sunny Dev, like Navagraha and Sunny Dev, and the Sunny Dev, the story comes like how the encounter of one of the pastime in Sunny Dev, and so first encounter Sunny Dev happens when Hanumanji goes to Lanka, and he sees there that different demigod are aligned for different services. I used to think they all are in heavenly planets or something like that. What these guys are doing in Lanka, and how Ravana has captured these all demigods is like in totally different way. He didn't kill them. He just tortured them like anything. Indra was doing dusting in the Lanka. Varuna, he was giving the air. Whenever Ravana says cold air, cold air. Whenever it says hot air, hot air. So Varuna was providing air all the time, constantly to Lanka and Ravana. And Agni Devta. Okay, I have to make paratha, I have to make chapati. Come on, open your mouth. So this way, and Jal Devta, he was giving water, I have to take bath, or someone else. That's how he was, torturing them like anything, gardening, dusting service, and Navagraha, Rahu, Ketu, and different Navagrahas are there. So Ravana had made the stairs on top of them. So he'll go 1 graha, 2 graha, 3 graha. That's how he used to go to the throne. So that's how he was torturing to them, And similarly, Sunny Dev, he has hanged him in opposite direction, ulta. In Hindi, they say ulta. And that also eyes was not towards Lanka, because if he faced his eyes towards Lanka, then something is not good, So then he has kept his eye opposite side to Lanka and hanging him in some of there. And so that's how he was torturing the different demigods. And Sunny Dev, like, in India, if you go, Sunny Dev, I mean, like, people worship Sunny Dev for, Sanivar, they put oil. And in our side, in north side, we say, sade sat lag gaye. Sade sat means, Sunny Dev affect in 3%, The meaning of Sunny is also kind of slow. So what Sunny does, Sunny is basically, he makes any person progress very slow. For example, you will see, like, society is going ahead, someone is going very good in career, someone is very good in the health, someone is going very fast, but a person is being affected by Sunny becomes very slow. He is back behind. So he makes the person's growth and in career, in material aspect, and in health wise, everything very slow when Sunny comes. And how he affect, I don't know, like how different part of India it works, but in north side we say sade sat lag gaya. So how Sunny they affect, 2.5, 2.5, and 2.5. So 2.5 month it goes into the head. So if person started getting affected by Sunny, like 2.5 years, it goes like head. His head will be down all the time, headache. Whatever decision he will take, it is like going to different direction. He wanted to take decision for marriage, married wronger. He wanted to take decision in certain purchasing house or something, all goes in bad. So he's not able to make decision. And then he comes into the stomach area. The next 2.5 year, it goes constipation, loose motion, this, that, always problem with the stomach only. The next 2.5 year, it goes to the legs, and then wherever he goes, always, in Hindi we say, like, whenever he goes, he makes that particular place or something useless only. Wherever wrong things are happening, bad association, this person legs goes in that, even though he's knowing, though I did the bad, but still he's forced to take in that direction. So it has been, I don't know like how much it is there, but it has been says like when Shani comes, this kind of uh, a trouble person has to go through in the life, but when Hanumanji went to Lanka, so when Hanumanji burned the entire Lanka, and Sunny sees, oh my God, we are captured like slave here. Who has done this? Lanka mein Lanka laga diya. It's like burn the entire Lanka. Who is this person? Then Hanumanji say, and Hanumanji helped all the demigods and Indra, Varuna, and Sunny to get relief from that place, because it was burning, and he ties them out and go. Then Sunny Dev tells to him, whoever takes the name of Lord Hari, I am not going to affect that person. So that day he gives promise, because you helped me to come out of this place, and you are always chanting the Lord name, Lord Hari's name, Jai Sri Ram, you are chanting every time. So I will give the promise to you that whoever will chant the holy name of the Lord, Sunny is not going to affect that person. So you need not worry about about Sunny Maharaj or Sunny Dev. You have not to put oil or something or go to Saturday. Sunny is not going to affect. Sunny, don't hamper any person who is worshipping the Lord Hari or taking the name of Lord Hari. So that's the glory of Hanumanji. And one more story comes in that section only, when Sunny Dev and Hanumanji encounter happens. Basically, what happened, like even though after doing so much, Sunny Dev forgets what he has done to Hanumanji, and he comes, Hanumanji, that Hanumanji said, why you have come? She said, like, it's come time for you have to come to Sunny, and I am going to sit on your head. So that he said, what you will do? Then he said, I'm going to sit on your head, and like for further stomach and then legs or something. He said, no. And Sunny Dev said, like, if the moment Sunny comes in his head, he got some pain in the head. And he said, like, if I'll get head, then because I have to play the kartal, and how I'm going to play the kartal, and his head was paining. Then what he said, Sunny Deva head, and he took the big rock and hit on his head. Boom, dhadam. And it's on the big rock, and Sunny Dev, instead of head, he went to tail side. And after that, Hanumanji, Jai Sri Ram, and he roam around the different places, Dhama, zig, this, that place, comes back here, then, and Sunny Dev is like, doom, here, in the tail side. And when he comes back, My God, Sunny is position is like, almost died. He has gone all the place, and all the places tells was hitting the rock and some of buildings and trees or something like that. Then Hanumanji says to him, "Don't worry. In Mangalwar or Shanivar, some people will offer you the oil, and that's how you will get relief." So that's how people started. That's how its story comes like. That's how people started offering oil to Sunny Dev so that he gets some massage and get relief, like that. But the point of what I am trying to make it here, who will chant the holy name of Hari? Sunny has given the promise to Hanumanji that you are not going get affected by Sunny Dev. You need not to wear this anguti, that anguti, this anguti, that. No need. No need to, give, oil to Sunny Dev. If you chant the holy name of the Lord, Krishna is going to protect you, and Sunny Dev is not going to affect. No grass going to affect you like that. So that's the one wonderful story comes. One time what happens, like, it was discussion was being going on between Sant and different sons were there, Rishi Munis were there, and Narad Muni Rishi was there. Like, uh, who is greater? Lord Ram is greater, or Lord Ram name is greater? So people are telling, oh, how come? When person comes, then only name comes. So person is more greater than name. How it is possible? That name is greater than that person. If person itself is not there, how can name will come? So person is greater. Then Naradji wanted to show an example, how name is greater than Lord himself. So what happened one time? Uh, uh, he tells to Hanumanji that you go into that area, or I mean, so like a lot of rishis are there, but you don't offer your obeisances to Vishwamitri Rishi. And he says, okay, you are you are such a great soul, how I can deny? Okay, I will do. So then he goes to that place, but he don't offer respect to Vishwamitra, he don't pay obeisances, and he perform his work and comes back. And then after a certain period of time, uh, Narad Muni goes to Vishwamitra. See, he's a just new person, he don't understand the power of Vishwamitra. He just came and went back, and he did not offer to you. If you don't teach him a lesson, it will affect others as well. And definitely you should teach a lesson to Hanuman. If you don't follow this order, then others will take an example, and they will also not respect the Rishi Muni. So he said to Vishwamitra, and for that you should approach Lord Ram, and you should tell him to give certain punishment and set an example for the society that Rishis and Munis should be respected to all the time. Then Vishwamitra goes and he says to Lord Ramji, I am here to tell you something very important. He said, what? And he said, you promise me that you are going to punish any person who has offended me. And Lord Ram says, okay, what happened? Tell me. No, you said you give me promise that you are going to hang him till death, or you give me the punishment as a death. The person who has offended me. He said, okay, I will give you. Tell me what happened. Then Vishwamitra says to Lord Ram that Hanuman has offended me, and this the way he's offended me. And then Lord Ram goes in the shock. How it is possible, and how I can do this? So you have given me your words, you have to fulfill. And then after a certain period of time thinking, Lord Ram goes, okay, fine. And when they both goes to Hanuman, and Hanuman is like constantly chanting Jai Sri Ram, and glorifying Lord Ram Katha, and chanting the holy name of Sita Ram. And whatever arrows Rama was throwing, it was going to Hanuman, and till the moment before Hanuman, it was becoming garland. It was going on top of the head of the Hanumanji, and he had shot couple of arrows, but all became garland, beautiful garland around the neck of the Hanumanji. And then Lord Ram says, see, I am putting the arrows in front of you, but these arrows are not working. What I can do? Then Narad Muni says, see, you are telling so much this and that. Lord is greater. Lord name is having less importance or something like that. Then Narad Muni says, see the potency of Lord Ram name. The name of Lord Hari, the glories of name of the Lord Ram is greater than the Lord Ram himself. So that's how this has been portrayed. How the holy name of the Lord is more powerful than, so like Kali Kali Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. So chanting of the holy name of Lord is most powerful in this world. That's how we have not recommended deity worship, in which other yugas, So it's like the chanting of the holy name of Lord is like more powerful in this yuga. So this is the very, very wonderful lesson we can learn from this place. One story comes in like, when, so this story comes like when in Kiskindha, when Lakshman and Ramji was, going through Kiskindha, and they got some trace that Sita is there, and they were following in that direction. And they found to meet Sugriva, and they met Sugriva on that place. And what happened? Sugriva, he just started meeting very casually to Lord Ram. I'm like, hey, how are you? Oh, I heard very bad happened or something. Very casually. He was not respecting to Lord Ram the way it should being respected. And Hanumanji noticed, this is not happening something. He went along with side and put in the hand in the gale mein haath dal diya, what happened, or this. And simultaneously, um, he felt that he has ignored Lakshmanji as well. So he has not given proper respect to Lakshmanji. So immediately Hanumanji went and he took out some leaves from the tree and just made a place to sit Lakshmanji. And then Sugriva said, okay, he might be doing something, but he has totally ignored. And Hanumanji said, you are going to get punished. And even Lord Ramchandra said, you are going to get punished for these offenses. Even first of all, you are not respecting me. And simultaneously, you are not giving respect. You are considering, it's like you are not respecting me. You are not giving me the proper respect, considering me a very normal human being, just like you. And you are disrespecting Lakshmanji. Then you know what happens, like when Sugriva asked the favor from Ramchandraji that you will kill the Bali. The first instance, what happened? The fight happens, right? And when Lord Ram says, you go and challenge this Bali, and when Bali will come out, you will fight, and then I'll kill him. So in the first time, what happens? He says, Bali, come out. And once the Bali comes out, Bali hits Sugriva like anything, and Lord Ramchand don't respond anything. And Lakshman also don't respond. Then he gets hit by like anything. Dhum, and he becomes almost paralyzed and comes back. And he says, Lord Ramchand, why you have not killed him? He said, I was not able to identify that who is Sugriva and I could have killed you instead of Sugriva. So it was very confusing. You both brother looks like same. But the original reason was that because he has not respected to the uh, Lord Lakshman, and he was not very casual to Lord Ram. So that was the reason. Next time he said, okay, you wear the garland this time, and this time I will able to identify that who are you. Then next time he again goes, says, Bali, come out. Then Bali said, last time only I have made you paralyzed. You came back again. What you want? Then again he paralyzed. He gives one punch in the face and another punch in the chest. And the moment he hits in the chest, again garland breaks down. He goes, my God, again, I am going to get next time paralyzed. But no. Lord Ramchandra wanted to teach him lesson. Instead, his garland fell down because the hit of Bali, but still Lord Ram killed the Bali back again. So point he was trying to make here, like, sometimes people respect the devotees, but in terms of, because Lakshmana is being considered as a Guru Tattva here. So sometimes you see, people think, Guru, oh, he's also like me only. He is also do the natural call. He goes for bath. He also takes a bath. He also get disease like me, and he also do eat normal like us. He also walks. So in that material consciousness, they start, they don't. Um, so they defame the position of the guru and start considering in that sense, oh, what is this guru? He also goes, he also talks, he also behave, he also this. So in that way, they respect the disrespect the guru. So that mentality has been cut it down. The guru position is totally different, even though he looks like as a normal our person, but his position is totally different. It's a Guru Govind do khade kake lagu paye, balihari Guru apne Govind diyo bataye. So even like Guru and Govind both are standing, but what person is doing, he is offering obeisances to Guru first, because with the mercy of Guru we are able to see the Krishna. Without, if Guru would have not been this, so it's very, we should be very good. That's how you see in the ISKCON society also, Guru does not keep any very close associate for a long period of time, because ati parichayat varjayat, when they observe the guru or something and their thought process are not good and they have not studied Shastra very nicely, they start thinking guru is very ordinary person, and that will, break down their bhakti and make them fall down back if because like offenses they are doing against the guru. So that we should be very very careful in that sense. So that Lord Rama is teaching a wonderful lesson here, how a neophyte person, how he should respect the guru, and how he should treat a guru and as a position as a lord himself. So that's how. So it's a very wonderful lesson. So I will discuss some of the impediments. So like you remember like how when Hanumanji came back to, I mean, like he was in bank of sea, like a Hind Mahasagar, Indian Ocean Sea, and they were planning to go Lanka. So while going Lanka, uh, Hanumanji came across different impediments. So first impediments what came, or you can say blocker in their path, while going to Lanka, it was a Mainak mountain. So what Manak mountain did, because it was being considered like Manak mountains were ancestor of, Hanumanji. And when he saw Hanumanji, he said, "Oh Hanumanji, you are going to Lord Ram, you are in the service of Lord Ram, you are doing so much hard work, so much hard work you are doing. You must have been tired. Please come and take rest here, take rest here sometime." And then what Hanumanji said, "No, no, no, no. Thank you so much for offering, and I am very grateful to you. But I am in the goal. When I am in the goal, there is no rest. So that's those the words of Hanumanji, and he's not disrespected that. He appreciated, and he said, no, no. So in the path of bhakti, and when we are doing service, we will get lot of comfort, and we will also get lot of appreciation, and we will also get lot of what I mean to say, people will give lot of luxuries in the form of gift. They will give lot of fame. These are like by default when you process bhakti. For example, when I was there in the college, a lot of students used to be there, and when they go to temple, everyone used to call them Prabhuji, Prabhuji. अरे बोले मेरे घर में तो सब मेरे मम्मी पापा नालायक बोलते हैं, और अरे कमीना बोलते हैं, ये बोलते हैं. And when I came to temple, they are calling me Prabhuji, Prabhuji. So no one has treated them very nicely. And when they go to temple, they get Prabhuji. And Prabhuji was very new word for any person. I mean to say, like when we are in college, they like, because Prabhuji means like, we used to address to Lord only, Lord Ram, Prabhuji or something like that. This was very new word. But in temple, everyone was calling Prabhuji, Prabhuji. So I remember one pastime also, I mean to say, in terms of some devotee were, distributing some books uh, in North Delhi or some Chandigarh area. Some devotee were distributing the books. And they met one person, and he was telling, "Oh, you guys are ISKCON?" Yes, he says, "Yes, we are ISKCON, and we are distributing some Bhagavad Gita books. It's because this Bhagavad Gita marathon is going on." Oh, said, "Oh, okay, nice, nice. One of my Chachaji, he's in ISKCON." He said, "Okay, very nice." And he said, "He is in very, very big position." And he said, "Oh, he's like, brahmachari over there." "No, no, he's very big position, like temple commander." I said, "Not temple commander, he's in very big position." He said, like, "Oh, is it temple president?" "No, no, no, he's not temple president. He's a very big position, is that." He said, "What's that? He's a JBC?" "No, no, he's not GBC also. Everyone calls him Prabhuji." He said, "Bap, Prabhuji ke bhatije ho. Okay, then you have to take Srimad Bhagavatam as well. You are a, you are a cousin of Prabhuji. Oh my God, we are not going to leave you like that." And they gave him one Srimad Bhagavatam set. Hari bol. So you said, when we do preaching, activate, so many people give the gift to us, but we should be very, careful in that. So because it's coming on behalf of Krishna, if you are not in Krishna consciousness, these would have definitely not come, because they are respecting any preacher or any person on behalf of Krishna. We should be very careful in taking the credits, taking the comfort, taking the luxury, whatever is being offered by devotees. And see, we have to be humble as well, and we have to be not disrespectful to them. Someone is offering gift, but it's art. How you can, so for example, what Hanumanji did, Hanumanji ji was being offered very comfort. Come, take rest. I have made very nice prasad for you. Very nice things are there. Take some rest in the cave. You must have very tired because you are flying from so far. So what Hanumanji said? He offered the obeisances, touched the lotus feet. Thank you so much. Hari bol. He said, I am on mission. I don't want to take the rest. So that's why the goal is prior. For what we have come, the service is priority, and the comfort it is secondary. Because if we'll get in the comfort zone, and in that, then that our goal, as Hanumanji was going towards the Lanka, if you could have taken the rest, then you said, oh, today looks like let me take one more day rest. But no, he was on the mission. So if you are in service, we should always focus on the service and whatever service has been given. Comfort is like secondary. It will come, and it is coming because we are representing the Krishna. So that should be any preacher or any devotee has to be very careful. So that was the one of the first obstacle came in the path of Hanumanji. And second was like Surasa. It's like Surasa Naam Rakshasi Eka. So what she was doing? Surasa was, it has been given like, she was not allowing anyone from her mouth. And if some person, he was very an expert in making the mouth big. And what she represent? She represent the pride and showing off the mentality, So first we discussed about the manak. It was representing the laziness, laziness in the path of bhakti or very comfort zone mentality. And here Surasa was representing as a pride or showing off mentality. So what Hanumanji did? Surasa made the mouth like that much big, and then Hanumanji made that much. And there, what competition was going on, tug, and Surasa became such a big, and Hanumanji also became such a big. And the moment she became so big, Hanumanji became very small and went his mouth and took the U-turn and came back. And he said, see, your promise has been fulfilled. It says like, if anyone will come inside the mouth, he will not go back. But I came and go back, so that your promise has been fulfilled. And she was very happy, the kind of, expert dealing Hanumanji has given, and then she allowed her to go ahead to the... one second. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So it was like, Sursa was being represented as pride. So someone is very prideful. Sometime I'm like very strong or something like that. We should take humble position. We should not, sometimes fight them, because see, sometimes debate happens between the, devotees and non-devotee, or we won't give for book decision or something like that. We should avoid, because there is no end for the debate. If someone is becoming so much pride, just take Hare Krishna and come back from the place. No need to prove, no, I am very strong. My tathyas are very strong or something like that. No need to waste time. Just use the intelligence and give some prasad and comes back, And it also shows the mentality of showing off. Now showing off is like, you see like, how many things has been come into the, in the society, like in the form of makeup, plastic surgery or something. It's like, AI has come, you can modify your face itself, and you see the makeups and all comes in the market, like, outside different. When you come home, it's like totally just opposite, So like, it's showing off the mentality, So similarly, in the path of bhakti, we should be humble as we are. With the association of devotees, we should not try to make that I am such a great, I am doing this, I am doing that, I am doing that. Be humble as you are. Then only the growth will happen. Because this is a hospital. Prabhupada considers ISKCON as a hospital. And everyone is having disease, because this is a material word, If everyone is having, then only they have come into this world, isn't it? And everyone is trying their hard to treat themselves and come out from this hospital. So don't consider that other party or something like that. Try to take care for yourself and get rid of this.
And press OK.
So what? Don't make you so. Things as you are. Thinking oneself less is the best position. Like Tranadapi Sunichina, Tarorapi Suhejuna, Amani Namandena, Kirtaniya Sadahari. If we are in that consciousness, then our bhakti is going to be very smooth and it is going to be progressive. If we start showing off, then there is no limit for showing off in all aspect of life. So that's the
What part is
Sursa
it?
is teaching here in the lesson. And then the next one come is Sinika. Sinika was the third. And what was the characteristics of that demon? If I say it, if some person is going from the top of the ocean, she will catch from the shadow. So it represents the envy. So how it represents the envy. So that particular Sinika or demons represent the envy. And it has been says like we can dilute lot of anarthas in the process of bhakti. We can dovetail, but envy is one of the things. It's very very difficult to dovetail. So that's how what happened. Hanumanji didn't play; he killed directly to him. So envy or finding fault on the devotee, it's very very difficult. But it's very difficult to dovetail in the bhakti. So what Hanuman did, didn't play with her. He just killed her. Just killed her. So similarly, if we have the finding fault of the devotee, we start glorifying to the devotees. And I see like, one time I was, talking to one person, he was very new, I mean to say, and he was telling like, why Lord is being given so nice ornaments, so costly dress. What's the need of that? What is the need to put so many garland? Why to offer so many fruits? And why to, uh, keep so many items, chappan bhog, 101. See the jealous and envy of any person. What extent can be given, it goes, the body is given as a gift of the Lord, and we start criticizing our master itself. So that envy can goes from devotees to deities in that sense. So we should start killing in the very beginning position, because if you start feeding, this is also one of the anartha, isn't it? And if you start feeding this particular anartha, just justifying ourselves, oh no, I am the great, even though he is telling. For example, I was hearing one time Radhesham Prabhu lecture, and Prabhu was telling, if their fight happened between husband and wife, and husband both are devotee, in subconscious mind, husband goes and says sorry, considering like, oh no, she's also a Vaishnava or Vaishnavi. I'm doing some aparadha towards her or him. But at the back of mind, still he's telling to other person and criticizing. Oh no, he's still thinking, okay, whatever I am thinking, it's good only, but just for the sake of her satisfying, I am telling, oh, just said I sorry. But Radhasamprabhu was telling, it's also one of the very bad anartha which will continue growing, and it will take a bigger form in later. So if we are saying someone to sorry, say genuine sorry. Don't for the sake of sorry, and don't go and backbite towards other person, to other lady or other friend or something like that. I just say sorry, but in my heart I am the right or something like that. So Radhasamprabhu was telling, it's very bad anartha, envy or finding fault on the devotees. So if you see, the Hanumanji was doing a lot of service, but Sinika was such a envy lady. He is in Hanumanji engaged in service, but want to pull him down. So sometimes if two devotees are there, they have came in Krishna consciousness both together, and someone is growing, so envy makes that other person down. In terms of, I was hearing one example somewhere, some devotee was giving, even some devotees doing preaching also, after a certain period of time, some devotees started chanting 16 round or something like that, but still that devotee who brought him Krishna consciousness start taking the credit. He said, no, oh, he was a just lazy fellow only. He was having smoking and drinking. But, I brought him in Krishna consciousness. His life became changed or something like that. So, see, it is envy comes. See, its credit is there, but what Prabhupada and Krishna and books made is chant. We just became an instrument, But, the devotee was telling, we should not take credit in that. It's also an offense, just you are bringing that previous phase, and somehow they're trying to satisfy own senses. Oh, he was just poor fellow, he was uselessly wasting their time or something. Guru can take the credit, Guru can take the credit, because what happens, one time Prabhupada went to America, and so many devotees were there, and they were asking Prabhupada, now we have got the Brahmana Diksha or something like. Definitely we would have done something in our past life that made us to become qualified. No, no, no. Prabhupada said, no, it's not your qualification. I empowered you. You are nothing. I empowered you. So Guru only can take the credit for his disciple, but we all are not authorized. I mean, personally, I'm forgive my insult. But as a devotee, we are not authorized to take the credit for any devotee who has brought in Krishna consciousness or something. It's like Guru credit, Krishna credit, and whatever Guru, we are just becoming an instrument in the path of devotees. So, okay, I think we are running. I'll just cover a couple of stories and then we'll, yeah. So at the end, like when after Senika, Hanumanji meets to Lankini. Lankini, she was like standing in the front door of Lanka, and she was the person. She says like she don't allow anyone to go inside. But Hanumanji say, "Oh, from so much I got tired and I came. Finally, you are stopping." Then Hanumanji hits one mukka, just give a punch on head, and his like teeth goes broke, and then she realized, then she has got a boon also, that the person, a Vanara will come and he'll hit you. And the day he will hit, very strongly he will hit you, that day that Lanka fall down will start. And elevation to Lanki will start. So his name was Lankini. So she said, okay, I am relieved now. I can go now. She allows Hanumanji to go inside the Lanka. So that's how Hanumanji have crossed various obstacle, and we can take a lot of teaching from this obstacle. And then when Hanumanji goes, he sees the Tulsi Maharani over there, and who was so. And when he sees Tulsi Maharani and someone is chanting the holy name of the Lord Ram, so he was a Vibhishan, So he becomes so much joyful, so much joyful. So because he was just in handling lot of demons here and there throughout his traveling. And when he sees Tulsi Maharani and someone is chanting the holy name of the Lord, he gets so much satisfied. And you see, people say, I mean, so like, I was comparing with this, how in Lanka, mid of the demons, still Vibhishan was chanting the holy name of the Lord, and he was in front of Tulsi Maharani, and he was able to maintain his bhakti very properly. And similarly, if you see in Ayodhya, how Kaikeyi was there. She was mid of Lord Ram, everyone was there, devotee was there, but still she was taking the association of mantra, and she was becoming very worse to the society, I mean to say, in terms of that, So its association matters a lot, but more than that, goal and our fixed sadhana matters a lot in the bhakti. If our goal is not fixed, even though we get the association, but we are not going to properly utilize that association. So first we have to work on our goal, what exactly I want in my life, why I am doing chanting, why I am following for regulatory principle. Am I just doing for the sake of devotees are doing around me, or just to maintain in the society of the devotees that they will say something, or they will feel, oh, I am very poor, I am not chanting 16 round or not following the food regularly. So first we have to convince that it's why I am doing. Then the goal will fix. Then only the things will progress ahead, and then we'll able to utilize our Krishna consciousness, the association environment properly. Else, if goal is not fixed, after certain of period of time, it's like going to be Haribol. So that's how you see the example how even amongst of the demon, Vibhishan, because his goal was fixed, he's chanting the holy name of the Lord, he was maintaining Tulsi plant as well, And but in you see in Ayodhya, how Kaikeyi was constantly taking the association of mantra, being in front of so many big personality, was doing sacrifice for their, like Bharat Maharaj, Lakshmanji, Shatrughan, and Ayodhya Vasis were doing sacrifice, but still her goal was different direction, and she was being redirected in different way. So if our goal is the different way, our association will also be in different way. So very nice lesson we can learn from there. So that's how then Hanumanji goes to Vatika, and then he, because he goes to Vatika, and he goes to different Lanka, and he sees different people, and at the last he goes to Vatika, and he sees Mother Sita, and he identifies that she's Mother Sita, but she was very afraid that how I will convince to Mother Sita, because when Ravana came, he came in the dress of Brahmana, and he cheated. So I don't know how Mother Sita is going to accept me, or she will be thinking again I am a different person who has been sent by Ravana, and to just make a fool or something like that to Mother Sita. But you see, like then what happened, like Hanumanji starts singing Lord Ram's names, and he starts singing the Ram Katha very beautifully. And then he comes in front of Mother Sita, and Mother Sita could able to identify, and that who is constantly chanting the Lord Ram name, and and he was chanting the Lord Ram name. When he came in front of Mother Sita, he uh, he sometimes become big, he sometimes become small. So when Mother Sita was chanting also Lord Ram name, he was becoming small, big, big, small. And also Mother Sita was curiously asked, like, you are sometimes become very small, you are big or something, what is the actual position? So then Hanumanji says, my actual position is very, very small, but for the service of the Lord, I can take such a big, 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 big size as well. So you see the what lesson we can take it out from here. I mean to say, in terms of taking credit or something like that, because he was one of the person who was being sent by Lord Ram, and Mother Sita would have considered like very prominent person, but still he was portraying him as a weak. He was telling, no, I am the weakest person in the army, so that's why Lord Rama has sent to me, just as a Duta, because Duta is being any big person has been sent as ambassador. A very big powerful army comes after that, something like that. So he wanted to portray it in two different ways. First, it was like humbleness of Hanumanji, that he wanted to say, I'm very small person, and and second thing, he wanted to give assurance to Mother Sita that if a weak person can burn the entire Lanka and he can make such a havoc in the Lanka, consider if other army like Sugriva and other person will come, what they can do. So she wanted to give the confidence to Mother Sita in that direction. And others, he was taking the position of humble position in front of Mother Sita. And it has been said like the dealing of Mother Sita and Hanumanji was very, very grateful. After Mother Sita, when Hanumanji met Mother Sita, they both glorified the Lord Rama. And it's not like that, Hanumanji was very intelligent person. And he didn't say, oh, why you did like this? It's your fault only. You have, followed the Hirana. Then due to golden Hirana, even Lord Rama was there. He was such beautiful, this. He was one of the topmost beauty in the entire creation. And you still you still go behind the deer, and why you chastise the Lakshmana, due to this only you are in this position. No, 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 he said, didn't say like that only. He started glorifying the. So we should also uh, take this relation in our life. For example, if we meet some devotee or someone like that, we should we should not I mean, like, if some person is very long period of time, he is in different position and he is not able to maintain some sadhana, and he comes after certain period of time, we should not chastise him. I mean, so for that, instead what we should do, we should encourage them, and we should bring them in the life, encourage them, appreciate them, and should not go into the back part whatever they have done. So that lesson, particular lesson, we can learn it out from. And when Mother Sita was asked, uh, like, how is my Lord Rama? So then like Hanumanji was also very in politely and very intelligent way, he speaks to Mother. He didn't say like, oh, he's super happy or he's always happy because Lord Rama is like giving the pleasure, he's himself pleasing. He didn't say the philosophy, but he talked very emotionally, and he has given the very beautiful ring which um, Ramji has given him to give to her. And he also shared some of the past time. It's like very late happening, so I'm not telling some of past time. He shared some of the past time which we discussed, I think, in Chitrakoot pastime, Kakasura pastime, which happens among Sita and Ramji only. So that particular pastime, he tells to Mother Sita to make convinced that, oh, I am the Duta of Lord Rama, and please believe me that there's something like that in one. Okay, last story I will say. I mean, so like when Mother Sita, he found the Mother Sita and goes back to Kiskinda to inform Lord Rama. And he was in such a joy, he's such a joy, that he goes and first he says to uh, uh, Lord Ram, like, uh, like he was a, so that found Sita I, like mili Hindi mein say mili hai Sita, mujhko mili hai Sita. So Lord Ram became very happy after hearing, but people were amazed, like, why this is not correct grammar you are telling. Found Sita I found Sita. It should be I found Sita instead of found Sita I. But you see what Hanumanji was trying to protect here. First lesson he is giving us, what is the main important things which hearing Lord Ram is going to become very happy. What was that? Sita mil gayi. I mean, it's like found found a word which actually Lord Ram was looking for all the parties, because already 3 parties has went back and they said they couldn't able to form. That was the last party, 4th party, who went to southern direction, and they were expecting something good news from them at least. So what he said, found. And then what he kept at the end, I. So what does it mean, reference? Like service is the first. Who did doesn't matter. I should be the last. It's not like, generally the mentality happens like when we do any service or something like that. We want to, I did this service, I was involved, that my direction was there, my opinion was there, I was in the top, I was the leader, I was the head, I. But what Hanumanji was trying to protect, service, 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 service is the first. Whoever it is, doesn't matter. Seva is the front, credit is in the back. Seva is in the front. Seva means found. Seva is in the front. I means credit is the back. So that's the real position, and that we should learn carefully from the sir. Because if you see, entire life of Hanumanji was service, 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 service. He was always happy in doing the service of the um, Lord Ramji. So that's we should take a learning. Like service is more important. Who did, who have not done, that comes in the secondary. But Lord service is very, very important. So that we should. So you might be knowing this one very story comes in South India also. Kanak Das, Kanak Das was Kanak Das was being asked from his guru, do you think you will go to this spiritual world? And then he says, if I will go, I may go. Just listen very carefully. He says, like time is not there, else I could have explained this Kanak Das story. So Kanak Das story comes in South India, and Rama is the pastime. It's like he says his guru is asked, will you go to the spiritual world? He says like, if I will go, I may go. So here first I represent the ego. If my ego will go, then only I will able to go to the spiritual world. So we should be very careful. I should convert in the form of service. I should keep at the back, and then we should do the service. Okay, last story I will say, very short. It's like, one time what happened, like Mother Sita was, when they came back from, from Lanka to back Ayodhya. So one time Mother Sita was putting some sindoor on her head, and Lord Hanuman saw that, and he asked, what are you doing this, mother? And he said, why are you putting this sindoor, in your head? He said, like, after seeing this, Lord becomes very happy. If I put this sindoor or this color, it gives lot of joy to Ramchandra ji. Then he thinks after certain period of time, and then he goes to big factory near Ayodhya, and he puts all the sindoor on top of his body and becomes big, and he thinks, he becomes very joyful that Lord Rama is going to become very happy after seeing me, because if we cover just a small little sindoor, he becomes so happy. Then after seeing such a big sindoor and whole body, he is going to be very happy. So when he goes to that in front of Lord Ram, all people in the those who were sitting, minister and all, they were laughing. What ways or what dress up he has made, and but he was ignoring everyone. He was so blissful that Lord Ramchandra is going to become very happy after seeing me. And Lord Ram asked, Hanuman, what you have done? Why you have put so much? He said, he narrated the story that I heard that if you, Mother Sita puts little sindoor and you become so happy. So I just want to please you. So for your pleasure, I have put the sindoor my whole body. So Ramchandra become so happy by seeing the service attitude. And he just want to please the Lord Ram, in spite of people are, mocking, or they are making fun or something like that. But his goal is fixed. He want to please Lord Rama whatever possible way, even though what he has to do become or something like that, or society what they are saying, relatives what they are showing, but his goal is fixed. He is happy to please Lord Rama in any places, time, place, circumstances, or any form he has to take. So that's some of the beautiful stories. Timing running out. I had some of the story, but it was very nice. So Sankat Mochan Hanuman ji ki jai. So I'll just share some of the announcement, and then we'll end off this call. So let me share my screen. So hope you can see my screen. Yeah, so this is the first. I hope you have learned some of the lesson from Lord Hanumanji, and some beautiful lessons were come out. And tomorrow is Hanuman Jayanti. So I would request if any would like to put any point which you felt Hanumanji, and because Hanumanji is one of the great devotee of the Lord in India, most of the temples are Hanumanji, and in our childhood, if you see, like most of the why they worship Hanumanji. So uh, if any point you liked and you want to put, that will be, I can read it out for all the devotees. So, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Mataji, I couldn't read the message. Thank you, welcome, Mataji, for putting this point. Yeah, I was not aware. Okay. So, if devotees can share this some of the points, then I can read it out for all the pleasure of the devotees. So, Hari Bol, kindly please mute. Happy Hanuman Jayanti. So, Geet Govind Prabhu has mentioned Happy Hanuman Jayanti. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Happy Hanuman Jayanti. Radha Mataji has mentioned, nice, nice. Happy Hanuman. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your kind blessings and prayers. Yeah, Happy Hanuman Jayanti. Thank you so much, Mataji. So we have some 1 minute, some 5-10 seconds. If devotees can put some of the points, then we can go for the announcements. Hare Krishna, thank you. Jai Hanuman Ji ki Jai. Blessings to all. Jai. Thank you so much, Mita Mataji, for your kind blessings and prayers. Chaya Mataji has mentioned his unconditional love and great service to Lord Ram. Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Mataji, for this unconditional love. Yeah, very amazing, touching word, unconditional. There is no, Lord Hanumanji never expected anything return from Lord Ram, that you give me, or you give me, or you give me, something like that. In the beginning also, the sloka which I have highlighted, it was like Lord Ram was asking, whenever your glories are there, till the time only I want to be in this earth. So that's the benediction also have got Hanumanji. Thank you, Pruji, for narrating amazing and blissful pastime. Thank you so much, Sunita Mataji, for your kind presence and blessings, Mataji. Mita Mataji has been mentioned, being humble and full of faith and surrender to God. Thank you so much, Mataji, for brilliant point. I'll just wait for 20 more seconds if any devotee is writing, and then we'll go ahead for the announcement and for the section. Okay. Maybe I can read it out if any devotee will type in a later period of time. So, highlight of the last week. So, this is like Food for Life service. So, very amazing service. It's like many devotees are very eager to do charity. Charity is one of the form of service to the society. So what you have to do? Just go there. Everything is ready. Food is ready. Hot ready. You have to just go there and be with the devotees, and you will feel the bliss giving Krishna Prasad to the needy people. So you can go there, and every Wednesday or whole week it happens, but we get the opportunity on Wednesday. So you can see so many devotees, those who have went to last week. Thank you, all the devotees, those who have went last week and helped in the service. Hari Bol. I'll read some devotees. Thank you, Prabhu. Lord's name is even more powerful. So Vandana Mata is mentioned, Lord's name is even more powerful than Lord himself. Hari Bol. Thank you so much for kind words, Mataji. Maldharni Mata, it was a blissful to hear pastime of Hanumanji. Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji, for your kind blessings and prayers. Lalita Mataji has mentioned, one who is chant the holy name of the Lord Hari, Sani Bhagwan does not go to affect the devotee. Hari Naam is more powerful. So Jai. Happy Hanuman Jayanti. Thank you so much. Happy Hanuman Jayanti to you, Mataji. Kartik Puraj mentioned, when Mainak requested Hanuman to have little rest, but Hanuman gently refused without offending and carried towards goal of service. Yes, perfectly. Thank you so much, Kartik Bro. Yeah, so next we'll go with the, so this is like gentle reminder for daily online morning japa with the devotees. So which happens 5 to 8 a.m. to getting opportunity to be with the devotee in Sangha of devotee and chanting the holy name of the Lord. Yeah, so community birthday. So today is okay, 25th April is the birthday of Maladharni Champak Lata Mataji from Dwarka Dham. So I would request if devotees are happy to chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra for Mataji for well-being and happy blissful Krishna conscious birthday. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Ram Ram
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you. Wish you very happy Krishna conscious Maldhari Mataji. Atul Mishra who has mentioned Happy Hanuman Jayanti. Thank you, Prabhu, for your kind association. Hari Bol, Happy Hanuman Jayanti. So last is like an announcement. So 23rd April, that is tomorrow, and we have list of festivals. I thought of telling something about Radha Kund appearance and Sri Balaram Ras Yatra, but due to time limits, we will close it. So tomorrow is very, very auspicious day. So Sri Balaram Ras Yatra is there. Sri Krishna Vashant Rasha is there. Appearance of Radha Kund. Appearance of Sri Hanumanji. Appearance of Sri Vansi Vadan Thakur, and appearance of Sri Shyamanand Prabhu. So very, very great soul has come up tomorrow to give us blessings. So these are like Madhav Tithis. So I would request, if you want, you can chant some more round for increasing in sadhana and bhakti. And we'll see you next week. So next week, Mataji will be back with a lot of, joy from Mathura and Vrindavan. So be ready for next session with Mataji on Monday onwards. And Mata is going to share a lot of realization from Mathura Dham, from Vrindavan, Mayapur. So we'll be having very, very, very interesting topic we are going to keep. And I would request Mataji also to, Yamuneshwari Mataji, to have realization from the Dham, and Lotus feet has been installed in different places, and she has met so many great souls over there. So please join next CC class on Monday. Hari Bol. Thank you so much, devotees, for joining. Seeking your blessings and prayers.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much.
Krishna Prabhuji, thank you very much.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.